Wood smoking all my dragons, divine righteous, almighty great overachieving, never slacking. So I'm back with Britain versus America vegetable names. So this will be interesting as always. Every video that I do is pretty much interesting at this point, or else I wouldn't be able to do it. You know, for the most part. There's certain videos I have reacted to in the past where I'm kind of like, it's more so just a recommendation. So I just wasn't too into it. But I'll tell you this much. As far as exploring different cities, just different places, period, towns, villages, different foods, different slang, different cultures, it's definitely been very exciting and I'm fully locked in. So this to me, hearing how different the vegetable names are about to be, that definitely sparks an interest. So with that being said, let's get to it. Original link will be in the description. Here we go.
UK, then you'll want to know your spring onion from your Swede. We say tomato.
Your spring onion from your Swede. See, like immediately. Immediately it's just like another world. Spring onion from your Swede. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go.
We say tomato, you say tomato. We say potato, you say potato. You say...
we don't say tomato, potato. You know, not like that. It's potato, tomato. You know, we say it with the O. I ain't never really heard it like with the tie like that.
Tomato. We say potato, you say potato. You say...
Yeah, I've never heard anyone say potato. Hey, let me get some more potatoes. Let me get a potato. It's always, from what I remember, it's usually always potato, tomato. From my experience, that's what I remember. But it does differentiate depending on the region you're speaking of in America. Now, if you were to go down south or west or Midwest or North Pacific West or something, or, you know, like, that's different now. Or Southwest, or just these different regions from what I'm used to. I'm used to Northeastern. So, if you get more Southern, or like I said, a different region, I don't know. It may be pronounced a little like that. But being a New Yorker, I'm no, not at all.
cilantro. We say coriander. Yep, there's often more than a difference in pronunciation when it comes to what we call our veggies here in the UK. So here are the most common ones that are likely to have you Googling at the dinner table. Eggplant and aubergine. What you call eggplant in America, we call aubergine here in the UK, which we adopted from the French word aubergine. The US term...
Yeah, that's a big difference right there. Big difference. I mean, that's not even similar at all. You know, that aubergine, yeah, that's a whole nother world, I'll tell you.
Eggplant is named after the white and yellow version of the vegetable, which kind of resembles a goose egg. With a little green hat. Oh, it's actually really adorable. Eggplant or aubergine emojis have recently hit the headlines, as some people have been using them in a rather explicit manner on social media, leading to them being banned on Instagram. Hey, is that an aubergine in your latest Instagram post, or are you just happy to see me? Zucchini and courgette. Zucchini or...
Woo, okay. She telling jokes. Sarcasm.
Courgette, as we say here in the UK, is a squash that originally came from Central and South America, but eventually made its way to Europe by the end of the 15th century. Between 1880 and 1920, Italian immigrants settling in America brought the word zucchini with them, and it basically stuck. Courgette is actually a far more recent word and only entered the Oxford English Dictionary in
Courgette sounds like Corvette, like the car.
1931. Again, it's taken from the French word courgette.
Courgette.
I'm sense a theme here. If you know the Katy Perry song California Girls, Snoop Dogg uses zucchinis to rhyme with bikinis, martinis, and weenies. I wonder if courgette would have worked as well. Courgette, an outfit in which you get wet. Oh yeah, I give up.
She could have easily hit that with the courgette. Driving in my Corvette. on my way to the casino to bet. I'm just saying, it's not hard to rhyme off that.
Arugula and rocket. Rocket sounds like it was given this awesome sounding name to encourage vegetable-averse kids to eat their greens.
We are ready to launch Green Rocket into space. Target location, the black hole. In 3, 2, 1, blast off!
Sadly, this isn't how it got such a cool name. Long before the word rocket was even used for cone-shaped flying objects and fireworks, us Brits simply borrowed the French word roquette and decided somewhere along the way that the QU in the middle was, well, a little too French and made it less fancy by replacing it with CK instead. In America, Italian immigrants brought the term rugula with them, where it eventually evolved into arugula. But to us Brits, this kind of sounds like you've got something stuck in the back of your throat. Arugula? Arugula. Rutabaga.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely sounds like you got something stuck in the back of your throat. I'll agree with that.
Sounds like such a fun and quirky word to us Brits. A cross between a cabbage and a turnip, this type of squash was found to be growing wild in Sweden. We originally called it Swedish turnip, but this has since been shortened to Swede here in the UK. But rutabaga also has Swedish roots, and it comes from the Swedish term rutabaga, meaning root ram. Scallion and spring onion. These might look the same on the face of it, but apparently there is actually a difference between scallions and spring onions, and it's all to do with the bulb. Scallions are straight and never grow a bulb at the end, whereas spring onions do. In the UK, we generally use the term spring onions to include scallions and green onions. In Northern Ireland, however, they prefer the word scallion. And now that I think about it, I like the word scallion too. It sort of sounds like something a pirate might say. Avast ye scallions! Arr. Cilantro and coriander. This is another example of the Brits being lazy and adopting a French word, in this case coriandre, as their own. The Americans, being equally lazy, adopted the Spanish word cilantro. In the UK, we use the word coriander when referring to the stalks, leaves and seeds of the plant. But in America, cilantro is used just for the leafy part, and coriander is used when referring to just the seeds, often ground into a powder and used as a spice. Whatever you want to call it, just don't put it on whatever I'm eating, as I cannot stand that soapy tasting herb. Or herb, as you say across the pond. It's horrible. Or should I say horrible? Beets and beetroot. Beetroot comes from the Latin name Beta vulgaris, but is known in the US simply as beets, because, well, Americans are generally super busy.
I just ate some beets the other day. I tell you though, those things get messy. Especially when you eat it out the can and all the red juice. I mean, it'll look like blood is everywhere sometimes.
And that second syllable gobbles up a lot of time. Which British fruit, veggie or herb names have baffled you in the past? Tell us in the comments or tweet us at Anglophenia. Just don't use the eggplant emoji, no matter how excited you are. You can head over to Facebook and like our page too. Oh, that one?
Okay, she has some awesome content.
One has a really sick beat.
She has some awesome content. Honestly, okay, so I see she has something called How to Make British Cocktails. I would like to just do that for some of my friends and do like a vlog where I make them British cocktails and have them try that. I think that would be pretty cool. Definitely an awesome vlog idea right there. As far as this video though, I mean, she named a lot of stuff that I know too much about, but other than that, like, to go back to the beginning, you know, tomato, potato, I still had, like I explained, I never heard it pronounced that way. Yeah, let me get a tomato, let me get a potato, you guys, let me get some of them potatoes. Like, that's how we talk. But other than that, you know, it's very informative. Definitely, even beetroot, like I've heard both, so Americans definitely, I've heard them say beetroot too, so that didn't seem too like foreign or, you know, just different. But yeah, I'm excited, guys. I was actually looking into some like British Halloween and holiday content that I was gonna start reacting to, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait till the holidays, like, cause autumn is my favorite season anyway. So I'm gonna start reacting to like when Halloween starts to get close. I'll start reacting to all this different like Halloween British content and the difference between the British and the USA with Halloween. And you know, me and my cousin are actually gonna have a get together. So probably in October. So maybe that'll be a good time for me to do the British cocktails. But honestly, I want to do that vlog way before then. I want to do that vlog like next month. You know, I think British cocktails, that's more of like a summer thing anyway, right? So I think I'll definitely stay tuned. I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna have a cookout next month anyway around the summer solstice by the Susquehanna River, you know, in my hometown. So yeah, that'll be a great time to do it. For sure, for sure. I'm on that vlogs. I'm on that vlog. But with that being said, yeah, I'm just excited. You guys excited? If not, you should be. Right? With that being said, original link in the description. I'll see you all soon. Much love. And please, guys, drop in a link, like, as far as British cocktails. What's the ingredients? Well, maybe I'll just react to how to make British cocktails. Yeah, I'll just react to that. So I'll see you guys soon. Much love.